Live from Newman University, it's Tonight with James McDonald.
Hello and welcome everyone to the first episode of our new show Tonight. I am your host, James McDonald, and for all of those of you who don't know me, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an only child of two amazing parents. I'm a big fan of instant mac and cheese, and I'm 20, but still can't grow a beard, but I'm getting there. In the studio is my talented pasta-loving co-host, AJ Tenor. AJ? Yeah. Love you, AJ, how you feeling? First show, buddy.
James, I'm feeling just fine on our maiden voyage of the Tonight Show.
It's only smooth sailing from here, AJ.
Exactly.
AJ reminds me of my recliner. We go way back. No, but seriously, I couldn't have picked a better friend and co-host to do the show alongside me. I mean, there's no one else I'd want to go into this journey of late night television with. So AJ, thank you for being here. Well, I've always loved to make people laugh since I was a kid. I mean, as a dare, when I was 8 years old, I crashed a wedding at the restaurant we were at. And one time at a sleepover, I made a kid laugh so hard that he told me he was going to pee his pants. Turns out, he was a bedwetter. Well, Pennsylvania is kind of a boring state, so I hope this show can put us on the map. But at least we aren't Utah, where they have to rescue deers from plastic feeder buckets. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. An 8-year-old boy snuck a book he wrote himself into a library, and people enjoyed it so much that there is currently a wait time of 5 years to check it out. I mean, I can relate. It takes 5 years for people to finally check me out, and they don't even need a library card. So I hope he has better success than I have. Well, as host, I hope to have great delivery. So with the current state of the postal system, some of these jokes may not get to you until the 4th of July. This show is all about firsts. This is my first time hosting a late-night talk show, and I'm honored. Yeah, thank you, thank you. This is my first time hosting a late-night talk show, and I'm honored and proud to take on the new role. This is also the first non-sports or video game show this semester. Yeah. And it's the first time I've appeared on camera. Fully clothed. Hey, we got a great show for you tonight. Father Akolla is sitting down with me, so make sure to stick around. But before we get to that, let's say hello to our studio audience and have a look at tonight's entertainment. Woo!
For tonight's entertainment, Kanye, Ye West, and Julia Fox have officially called it quits after connections have sparked on New Year's Eve, but apparently are in an open relationship. Seems to me Kanye can't see straight when he wears things like this. Trisha Paytas is welcoming her first child with husband Moses Hackbon. How does Moses like to wake up in the morning? Looks like Moses will be focusing on he brewing his coffee and not his child. One of the biggest moments from the Super Bowl halftime show was when 50 Cent was seen performing Upside Down. With the current rate of inflation, he will be known as 75 cents soon. The 15-year-old Russian figure skater has been cleared to compete at the Beijing Olympics despite her testing positive for dope. First it was Putin riding a bear shirtless, now it's a 15-year-old taking dope. I wonder what's in Russian Wheaties. All that for getting 4th place. And finally, Team Fluff has defeated Team Rough by a score of 73-69 in Puppy Bowl 18 after a face-off that lasted 3 hours. Martha Stewart coached Team Rough while Snoop Dogg coached Team Fluff, but only this time, Snoop Dogg was the only dog that was high. And that's what I got for you on tonight's entertainment.
Thank you, AJ, for that report. My next guest tonight is the newest chaplain of Newman University. He loves songs of praise, and he's got blessings for days. More importantly, he will bless you when you sneeze. Please welcome Father Akolla to the show.
Thank you.
Father Akolla, how are you doing today?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for having me. I'm happy being here.
It's so good to be here. It's so good to have you here for the first episode here.
Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings
for days.
We figured we'd be able to get a little bit of a blessing for this show. Hopefully, hopefully they keep the ratings up, and hopefully the show goes on a little bit.
You never know.
But how are you doing? I mean,
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I had a beautiful day today. I had mass with the staff and some of our students, and then I had a meeting with Sister Catherine, who is my boss, and I walked around So I had a good day.
And your day is even better now. You're on the Tonight
Now
Show
that
with
you're on
James
the
McDonald.
Tonight
You know
Show.
what?
Yes.
My premiere. I'm about to make it big.
Yes.
After
Yes.
this.
This is your
Big debut.
Your big talk show debut.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think after this, I'm going to have my own show. Maybe I'm going to dethrone you someday.
Maybe
know.
we'll see. We'll
Hey,
see.
hey,
Play your
baby
cards
steps,
right.
Baby steps. Exactly.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to, on behalf of me and AJ and everybody here, we want to officially welcome you here to Newman University.
Thank you.
You're the newest chaplain, as we said in the intro. How does it feel?
It feels great. Everybody here at Newman has been so welcoming. You know, part of my job, I think, as a chaplain, is to form relationships with people.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy when I say hi to folks. Folks reply with so much energy. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel that I'm part of this community.
Absolutely.
It's very great. I'm very grateful being here.
Absolutely. Are you new to the Philadelphia area? I know you grew up in Cameroon, Africa.
Correct. No, actually, this is my second time being in Philadelphia. The first time I was in Philadelphia was in 2010.
Really?
When I joined the seminary.
I was like 8 years old. I think the Phillies won the
World Series?
the championship there.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. So that was in 2010. I was in the seminary, and then, you know, it's been 9 years now. I'm back again. I live downtown Philly on Market Street and 13.
Okay.
There's a church there, St. John the Evangelist. I just live besides that church with a couple of other brothers and priests. Yeah, so this is my second time being in Philly.
Oh man, well you're a native.
Oh, I am.
What-
Eagles all day.
Eagles,
Hey,
let's go.
we love to hear for
Fly,
the
right?
Eagles.
Yeah. But this is my second time being here, so I'm very happy being here.
That's great. What are some of your favorite spots in Philadelphia?
So, favorite spots in Philadelphia, Ricketts Glen, a park. You know, I love going there walking. And definitely Chinatown is top thing for me because my parishioners, we have a church in Chinatown called Holy Redeemer Catholic Church. And I think I go to Chinatown very often and I go to restaurants there very often.
Really?
So it's really one of my favorite spots.
I pass by there sometimes, but I never get. Do you have any recommendations for food?
I don't want to be the publicity guy, but if you do like desserts, you know, you want to have a feel of Asian desserts and desserts from, especially Hong Kong. There's this place called Mango. Mango is really, really good. You know, their desserts are all made of mango, the fruit mango, and it's exceptional. I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's worth trying. I love that.
Not to be confused with Mac and Mango, right?
No,
The famous
The pizza joint,
pizza
iconic.
joint, right?
Sadly divorced, you know.
Two different things. But yeah, that's one of my favorite places.
Absolutely. Well, you live in Philadelphia, so I'm not trying to put you on the spot here, Father, but living in Philly, I have to ask you this.
Yeah.
Where's the best cheesesteak spot?
What's the best cheese?
We got to settle this debate.
I think I will go with Pat's.
Pat's, okay.
Yeah, I
that's
think
a fair
safe
choice.
choice.
I think that's a safe choice for me. I've been to Pat's a couple of times and I'm happy with what I have. Yeah.
What do you usually get? Are you a whiz guy?
Whiz guy. You know what? Believe this or not. I had a conversation with Patrick, Campus Ministry.
Yeah.
And he asked me, "Are you a whiz guy?" I was like, "Patrick, what does that mean? What does that mean?" He says, "Oh, do you put cheese on it?" Or I don't want cheese. Just give me the meat. That's it. I don't want all this extra stuff. Is just too much for me. You know?
Yeah.
Just give me the meat.
You're a simple guy.
Simple
You're a simple
guy.
guy. I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
It's almost like you need another language to be able to understand. Like when
Correct. And I think it's a new lingo for me. I need to try and get that down so that I should be a real Philadelphian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, AJ? Do you have a favorite?
Favorite joint? I got to go with Steve's Prince of Steaks. That's a classic.
Okay. I don't think I've ever
It's a
tried
little
that.
underground, you know.
Huh. A little underground in the
Yeah.
the cheesesteak scene.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm kind of on top of things there, as you can see.
Oh man. Well, you were initially you worked for a security company.
Correct.
In Washington D.C. before you became a friar. I'm really interested. You also went to medical school?
Correct. No, I didn't go to medical school. I left Cameroon, Africa. I came to America to go to medical school. And as I was trying to go to medical school, I started working for a security company in downtown Washington, D.C. And, every day when I go down to Washington, D.C., I was there all night. And then I started visiting a church called Sacred Heart, really downtown DC, and I met a priest, a Franciscan priest there. And, we became buddies, and he invited me over one day to come and see the work that they do. And lo and behold, I saw them. They had this ministry where they work with homeless people, and that just transformed my life. And I was like, this is what I want to do in my life. Working with homeless people, praying, being in community with brothers and like-minded people who want to serve people. And that was it. Yeah.
Was that a hard adjustment for you? Because going from working at a security company to
correct, it was. Because working at a security company, you're always, standing, you're always walking, you're always alert, and you're busy. 40 hours a week. When I became a brother, most of the time you spent in quiet and just allowing your thoughts to come to mind. That was rough for me. It was rough. It was rough in the beginning, but it got smoother. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With all your parishioners and everybody who's here at Newman, what's something about you that you wish either the audience knew or your parishioners knew about
the
you?
people at home.
Well, I think what I want people from Newman to know is that I, as a chaplain for Newman, I'm here for everyone. If people want to talk, if people want prayers, I am here and I'm available for everyone. So please feel free to reach out, feel free to come to me and talk with me. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to serve the folks here at Newman.
Absolutely. I have one more question for you, Father, before we wrap up. When you're not at Newman, when you're not preaching the gospel to your parishioners, what do you enjoy doing the most?
What do I enjoy doing the most? Actually, I love going to the movies. I love watching movies.
Yeah.
I just love watching movies. So if I'm not at Newman, I watch movies. Sometimes I go to comedy shows.
Yeah.
Do a little type 5 stand-up?
Yeah, stand-up, but, it's not kosher. But, I do love comedy shows, and I love watching movies.
Who's one of your favorite comedians?
Oh, Trevor Noah, definitely.
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing.
He's really up there for me. Trevor Noah, he's from South Africa, so the jokes are really relatable for me. Yeah.
And Father, I also heard the 76ers, they have a new player here.
I know.
Let's see if we can see this here.
Congratulations on
the
process.
process.
All day.
I heard he's even
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And Father, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard you actually make free throws instead of the Ben Simmons that we used to have.
Woo! I don't want to go there, but I know that I think Ben Simmons is a good player.
Yeah.
I know many people in Philly would disagree, but we wish him well. I think the Phillies, we are in a good spot. I think we're going to make it, with this new addition with James Harden.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward for that ring.
I'm excited. We'll see what the future holds, Father.
And guess what? The Phillies have Joel Embiid. He's from Cameroon. Everybody from Africa is supporting him. Not only Cameroon, Africa.
Yes.
We got this.
Yes. Let's give it up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Father, we were talking a little bit before. You're no stranger to confessions, right?
I'm not. I'm stranger to confessions. That's part of my job.
Yes, I'm not going to ask you to hear my confession. It would be a little bit too long. But I figured we'd play a little fun game called True Confessions. And here's how the game goes. In front of us are 2 index cards each. One card we must write a confession that none of us knows, and on the other card we must write one lie about ourselves. Each card will label number 1 and number 2. So on player 1's turn, the other players will select either the 1 or 2 card. We'll have the audience decide that. And player 1 then reads that card that the other players in the audience have selected. The other players have 60 seconds to interrogate each other. When the 60 seconds is up, the other players must come to a consensus to see if that person is confessing or lying. The game ends once all of us have been questioned. Are you ready, Father?
I'm ready.
All right, here. Can you, here's 2 cards for you, AJ. Here's 2 cards for you. And I guess we'll write can't do that without a pencil, right? Here we go.
Thank you.
All right, and then I guess we'll label each card 1 and 2. All right, well, the votes are in. We're going to mix these around here. Father Akolla, since you're the guest, would you like to go first?
Sure, love to.
All right.
Now, Father, just to make it a little more comfortable, a little more familiar, we'll put this right here. So, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Sure. I am banned from PetSmart after I spilled the circuit crate.
Cricket.
Cricket. Oh, the cricket crate over. Oh. And
Sorry about my appalling handwriting that has let them loose in the store.
and they let them loose in the store. Wow. Poor crickets. I want to say, you did this. This is true.
That is a very accurate assumption, but it is in fact the lie.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Give it up for AJ,
got
the
me,
master
you
liar.
You got me.
Gaslighting is my passion. What can I say?
Yeah. Good.
All right. Would you like to go next, Father?
Sure.
All right. So I'm reading from your pile, right?
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Being to Cuba, I have the best friend.
Best fried.
Being to Cuba, I have the best fried plantains and beans.
Ooh.
I
feel
what
like-
what do you make the beans with?
What do you make the beans with? With the tomatoes?
Jay, I'm feeling like that might be a lie.
You know, he's not being specific enough. I feel like if you're a bean connoisseur, you're gonna go into detail.
Right.
So I'm saying a lie on that one.
I think I'm gonna go with you,
Also,
AJ.
the audience is freaking out. I think they know something we don't.
Audience, what do you think? Is it a
Truth
a
or
truth
lie?
a
Raise your hands for truth.
I'm not allowed to tell. But I know.
Cheer for a truth.
Guys, it's confession. You have to tell.
All right. I'm gonna say it's a lie.
Yeah,
Father.
saying it's a lie.
Actually, that is true.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
I've been to Cuba.
Was the audience in on it? Oh,
She was.
Oh my gosh!
I've been to Cuba and I've had the best fried plantains and beans ever.
Ah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! We'll have to do a taste test or something
Yeah.
on here. That would be.
Little show trip to Cuba.
Hey, you know.
We'll bring the crew.
Yeah.
You know, make sure when you go, you come back though. You know, it's difficult to get in there, and it's easy to leave. It's very difficult for you to get in and to come back. But hey, we have a lot of Cuban restaurants in downtown Philly and good places to eat.
That's great. All right. So I guess I'll go next. Am I reading my own card?
I could read your card.
Okay.
yeah.
AJ's gonna read my card.
If you could pass it over, James.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great here. Audience, should we give AJ 1 or 2? 2?
All right.
All right. There you go.
Thank you. All right, James. A bunch of 8th graders robbed me of my ham sandwich. Now,
The trauma's coming back, AJ.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to make any assumptions of you based on a physical appearance. You know, you're not the biggest guy I know, but I feel like you're a little scrapper. You could get in a fight with some 8th graders and come out on top.
I mean, I was in 6th grade and they were in 8th grade.
Okay. I thought this was like yesterday.
No. Maybe.
So you said 6th grade?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is true then.
That's a truth.
Yeah.
That was the lie, AJ.
Oh,
that was my lie.
no.
Oh my gosh. Well, Father Akolla, thank you so much
Thank you
for
for
coming
having
on as
me.
first guest. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
Hopefully you didn't take our confessions, hopefully we're not,
I absolve you from all your
Thank you, Father.
So,
Yep. Well, that's all the time we have tonight. This show wouldn't be possible without our crew, writers, producers, audience.
Yeah.
Audience.
Give it up for you guys. Yeah.
And the people who make us look good.
Yeah.
Special thanks to Father Akolla for coming on the show, setting the bar really high. I don't know if anybody could top that, but we have a great second episode planned for you. Until then, have a great night. Be well and be safe. Good night. Mike McCrossin, sorry we didn't have enough time. Be well, be safe. Good night.